Hello ladies and gentlemen, this boy Sam from Armada Training here, and today we'll be looking at NAKD, the fan favourite once again, baby! How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. And, you know, I've had a lot of university stuff going on. Like, I've had so many assignments due in. It's been absolutely crazy, but it's coming to that time of year. Like, honestly, May to April is just such a busy time for all university students. I'm not sure what it's like in America with college, but I know for the UK, honestly, it's absolutely crazy. But with that being said, in today's video, we're going to be looking at the new hedge funder that has just reduced their positions in NAKD. We're also going to be looking at the Ault Global press conference, which is going to be happening tomorrow, which is going to be very exciting. We'll get more in depth with that and what sort of questions that we could be asking potentially. And also as well, we are going to be doing a graphical analysis of NAKD to see exactly, well, to see what's going on and to give you my take on what's going on within NAKD. And yeah. With that being said, if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really helps the channel, and we're almost on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And if we can, it would honestly be the world to meet myself and Josh. We're grinding at the moment. You know, we got university on, but we're still going with these videos, and we can't thank you enough for all the support you're giving us on this channel. With that being said, let's get on with the video. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say I'm in no way, shape or form a financial advisor, and please take anything I say with a pinch of salt. I'm simply a university student studying business and management, and that is all. Stocks are battlefields. Be sure to do your own research, your own due diligence before entering into the battlefield. I can only scout the battlefield for you, however, I cannot fight the battle for you. With that being said, let's move on. So first and foremost, before we jump into the latest news, I thought I would jump into the graphical analysis of NAKD and what the heck is going on right now and why we're seeing just such like sort of bearish action right now. And pretty much the short answer of this, get what I said there, shorts, is that Citadel are shorting this stock more. Well, maybe not just Citadel, but they are shorting this stock more, these hedge funders, and they are trying to devalue the stock right now. And there has been some articles and some actual news regulations and some, what is it, legislation that has been put in place or something, that apparently Citadel went to the SEC to try and get some rule like sort of overturned, or there was something like that. And you know, that is how they've been naked shorting this stock so much, because they have been using their high-tech computer systems to pound this stock down by trading in a very quick succession with each other using an algorithm. Now, you know, this is all speculation, but I think that this is shown in the price action, and you know, I can see this actually happening at the moment. But what we're seeing right now is, as I said, but previously, we're seeing a lot of naked shorting. We have seen this negative price action going down. We're now all the way down to 0.56, but in my opinion, just a better buy opportunity. It's a hot sale, and NAKD's goes to the moon at some point, right? So, you know, right now, load the boat. You know, that's the way I'm looking at it, at least. So, you know, I'm probably going to be buying very soon, actually, because I can see this price going up a lot more in the future. But obviously, do what's best for your financial position. This is not financial advice. So, just to make that clear. But you know, right now, NAKD has seen a lot of bearish action, but we are almost, we sort of reached like a sort of support structure. As you can see, where's my line? Is it? Okay. My line is here. So if we quickly do a quick support structure there, and I know this is a small support structure, but this is like over an hourly basis, right? And you can sort of see, right, that we are developing a support structure at this 0.55 mark, right? So, you know, I think that this is probably, I said this before, but I don't think it could go much lower than this, in honesty, because, you know, the actual value of NAKD is higher than what it's even trading at right now. Like we saw recently that Ault Global bought in within NAKD at an average share price of, I think it was 75 cents a share. So the fact that it's trading at 55 cents, they're just giving us sales right now. And the fact that Ault Global is actually incorporated within NAKD, and their whole point of Ault Global is to really develop NAKD as a company and, you know, to basically improve their assets. That's the whole point of what they do. They develop companies with incumbent management, and they develop it to be a juggernaut. And that is the whole reason why I think NAKD right now could be a potentially good buy. Now, apologies that this picture is in Microsoft Photos. I was trying to find the article for this, however, I just found it through the Telegram. Someone sent it to me. But as you can see here, the press release of Ault Global Holdings to announce a 2020 year-end financial reports and host shareholder webcast and conference on April the 15th. So this is tomorrow, actually. And they're scheduled to host a web conference for all of our shareholders and just everyone that's sort of wanting to know a bit more about Ault Holdings and their current subsidiaries within Ault Holdings. And AKD is one of their subsidiaries. It's an asset which they own. So, you know, that this will be addressed within this press or within this web conference. So, you know, we will be able to do a quick Q&A session potentially. So we may be able to actually ask questions to, you know, Milton Ault and William Horn. We can ask them what they think is going to happen with NAKD and why they invested within NAKD potentially. Now, I'm not sure if they will allow us to ask these sorts of questions, but if they do, that would be amazing because we can then get some clarification as to, you know, their decision making behind why they invested within NAKD, right? So this could be a potentially good play to look at. And so you know, I'm going to be attending tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that I'm in this press conference to, you know, make sure we get the full picture as to what's going on. And, you know, I can then give you the full picture. I may even live stream it, honestly. I'm not sure. If I can get permission beforehand, then I may live stream the whole press conference. But, you know, I'm not sure if they'll let me because they may be behind closed doors. But with that being said, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be within this press conference and I'm going to have questions ready just in case they do a Q&A session. And if any of you have any questions that you want to ask them or ask me, then put it in the comment section down below and I will add it to my list of questions to potentially ask them if this web conference or where they do a Q&A session within this web conference. Either way, I want to get someone from Ault Holdings on the Armada Trading Fleet podcast. I think that would be amazing and an amazing opportunity to really get to know what's happening with NAKD. So, you know, if any of you lot can make that happen, that'll be very much appreciated. I'm trying to reach out to Milton at the moment. I've just contacted him on LinkedIn. So hopefully he responds, but, you know, if not, no hard feelings. You know, I'm just trying to provide all of my viewers with as good a content as possible. And with that being said, let's move on to the hedge funder leaving NAKD. Well, at least some positions in NAKD. Now, this article just arose very recently, and this is a hedge funder leaving NAKD. Well, not leaving them completely, right? But they are getting rid of some of their short positions. They are lowering their short positions than NAKD. So, Cube Research and Technologies stock news, or this is the stock news of Cube Research and Technologies, which is a hedge fund in the United Kingdom, have recently announced that they have lowered their net short positions from 0.7% to 0.13%, which, if you don't know, that would be a 0.57% decrease, which is a very, very good sign for NAKD, because why on earth would a hedge funder leave their positions within NAKD if it was going to go down in value? And, you know, we've seen this bearish trend right now, right? We have seen the stock consistently go down in value from this naked shorting, but let's say it wasn't naked shorting, right? We have seen it constantly go down and not really many signs of it going back up again. But the fact that these hedge funders are now limiting their positions, they're reducing these short positions, shows that we are going to, well, we will potentially see some bullish action within NAKD, because they will know so that we don't. And honestly, what we're going to see is NAKD probably go up in value, because they would not have reduced their shares, their short positions, because obviously short positions, the way they make their money on short positions is by betting that the stock is going to decrease in value and they get the profits from that, right? So this is very good news for NAKD. Like, it's very subtle news. It's something that, you know, they've tried to slip away. But I think this is amazing news for NAKD. And it shows that this company does have potential. It does have some bullish action upcoming quite soon, in my opinion. So, you know, take this into account. Do your own due diligence. Do your own financial research. But this is the analysis which I have come to. And, you know, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you next video on the channel. Take care, everyone.